And it is a delight to welcome Jaclyn Smith and Richard Chamberlain to Good Day. You know, you two are a real sight for sore eyes. You're both so beautiful.
Thank you.
That's
nice to hear.
Well, you look great, and it's very early out there in Los Angeles, I might add.
It's kind of early.
Yeah.
For anyone. This project must have been great fun, and I know both of you probably very judiciously choose your projects because of your status in the industry. Working on a Robert Ludlum book, was it good material to begin with?
Oh, fantastic. The book is tremendously exciting, and it has condensed into a wonderful movie, I think. The script was terrific.
Jaclyn, sometimes when people read a book, and so many people have read Ludlum and the Bourne Identity, and then they see something on film, they say, wait a minute, it's been changed, it's not at all like the book, and they walk away, as good as it might be, a little disappointed. Did you have that as a consideration with this project?
Yeah. Well, I think we stay pretty close to the book, and I think it's an advantage having 4 hours. If we had to shorten it to a feature length, then maybe the book would suffer, but we didn't. We had 4 hours, and I think it's pretty much right on to the book, don't you?
It's very close to the book. There are a few changes, but I don't think the audience will mind at all, those who've read it. It's very close.
What is really wonderful is that in staying close to the book, you two traveled all over the world. You must both be exhausted after this project.
Well, it was very exciting. We were in Nice and Zurich and Paris and London. It was great fun.
I must say, for me, I had, well, my husband was there and we had the 2 children, so it was 2 weeks here and 10 days there, and we had 21 pieces of luggage. So yes, I was exhausted.
Oh, you must have been.
I mean, keeping activities in hotels for 2 young children was as hard as doing the movie.
Those kids were up and down the hallways all the time.
Yeah, no one wanted to be on our floor, no.
You know, it must be important to you to combine motherhood and what you're doing, because I've read that motherhood means so very much to you, as it does to me. You put yourself through the paces when you take your children on location. You don't have to do that, do you?
Well, no, I don't have to, but to be very honest, I wouldn't be able to work without them. I wouldn't be at my best, and I don't want to miss a moment, so they come along.
Oh, Jackie's crazy about those kids, and they're crazy about her. It's wonderful to see.
You know, I called you two in our intro that you didn't hear, the king and the queen of the miniseries. Do you? Well, you are. I mean, you both picked projects that are so gorgeous, between Thornbirds and Rage of Angels, and I could go on and on. Do you enjoy the miniseries as opposed to doing a feature-length film, and what is the difference for you two as actors?
Well,
Go ahead.
I must say I enjoy the miniseries because there's more time for character development, and usually more time and quality is put into the project, and you're dealing with the best material.
That's the exciting part. The material is so good in miniseries, at least the ones that we've been lucky enough to do.
Because half of the project doesn't end up on the editing room floor, because you have 4 hours. Is that what you mean?
Well, it expands. It's very flexible. You can have 12 hours or 4 hours. Or anything in between, depending on the material. But the material that they attract, these wonderful novels, are great to work in, just really exciting.
You know, Richard, I talked to you in Los Angeles a couple of years ago, and you had produced a project. I can tell you I can't bring back what you had done, but we talked about your being on that side of the fence. Did you ever get confused because you've done so much of that?
I haven't done a lot of producing. I was co-executive producer on this, which was fascinating. I had a lot of input in the script and the cast, everything, and it was very instructive. I learned a lot, and it was exciting. But I've never done sort of line producing, so it's been more on the creative side.
And the difference in line producing would be that you would be actually producing yourself, hands-on, right?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah. Well, we look forward to this very much, and I just want to know, if people cannot catch it Sunday night, will you catch us up on Monday night? Because I think people get frustrated if they have to miss the first night.
Well, I hope they don't miss the first night. But if they do, there'll be some kind of catch-up.
Yes, they always explain, so tune in the second night.
That's great. Well, I thank you both very much for being here, and it's great to talk with both of you, and we'll look forward to it. Sunday night and Monday night. It's called The Bourne Identity, and it airs here on Channel 5 from 9 to 11, and you'll enjoy it. You two take care of yourselves, all right?
Thank you. You too,
all right. Thanks a lot.